Do you know that it's possible to be in two places at once? We're not talking about illusions, mental projection, or fantasy, but a real, powerful, and historically documented spiritual gift. Spiritual bilocation, also called bilocarity, is as rare as it is fascinating. In this video, we reveal how it occurs, who has experienced it, including CHICO XAVIER, Padre Pio, and Eastern Masters, and how you can spiritually prepare to approach this ability. The most important part, at the end, you'll receive a step-by-step technique to begin your own process of consciousness expansion. Welcome to the AI Spirit Channel. Bilocation, also known as spiritual bilocarity, is the ability of an expanded spirit to be consciously present in two distinct places at the same time. This is not a dream or illusion. It is a legitimate, extremely rare phenomenon, deeply connected to spiritual awakening. Unlike astral projection, where the spiritual body travels while the physical body rests, in bilocation there is conscious and active presence in both places. In many cases, the spirit manifests so intensely that even physical witnesses can perceive it. This ability represents the release of consciousness from space-time limitations, proving we are more than flesh. We are energy, consciousness, and vibrational presence. In Catholicism, Spiritism, and Eastern traditions, bilocation is understood as a spiritual gift granted by God or developed by conscious masters, always with a higher purpose. And have you ever wondered if your consciousness could be somewhere else right now? Spiritual bilocation is not a spectacle, but a tool for elevated service. When it happens, it is always with a clear purpose: to help, protect, heal, guide. Great mediums and saints have reported bilocating during emergencies, appearing simultaneously in different places to carry out spiritual missions. This gift enables immediate spiritual aid, interdimensional communication, energetic reinforcement in critical environments, and even remote healing. Unlike a magnetic pass or a common prayer, bilocation allows conscious energetic presence at both ends. But here comes the big question that changes everything. If you had the power to be in two places at once, would you use it for good or to feed your ego? Only beings with a high vibrational frequency can access this technique with lucidity and responsibility. It's not a show, it's a mission. And the universe only entrusts this gift to those who have already renounced pride. Documented cases throughout history reveal that spiritual bilocation is not a modern invention. Saint Francis of Assisi was seen in seclusion praying and simultaneously preaching in distant villages. Saint Alphonsus Liguori was witnessed beside the Pope in his final moments, even while physically secluded elsewhere. And Padre Pio, even in the 20th century, was seen multiple times helping people in places he had never physically been. These phenomena were confirmed by witnesses and, in some cases, officially recognized by the Catholic Church. While theology considers this a mystical gift from God, what these manifestations show us is that human consciousness can transcend time and space. And if these men could do it, what's stopping you from accessing the same latent power within yourself? One of the most impressive reports of spiritual bilocation happened with CHICO XAVIER, one of the greatest mediums of modern history. One night, a disturbed man, armed with a knife, stormed into the spiritual center where CHICO was working. Calmly, CHICO began to speak with the attacker, trying to calm him down. What no one expected was that, simultaneously, he appeared at a nearby police station, asking the officers for help and describing the exact situation that was unfolding. The officers rushed to the center and were stunned. CHICO was there too. Perplexed, they asked, "How are you here if you were just with us?" CHICO simply smiled. This phenomenon was not just a miracle. It was a calling, a direct intervention by a lucid spirit, fully aware of his role, capable of breaking the barriers of time and space out of love for others. According to spirits André, Luiz, and Emmanuel, spiritual bilocation is a natural unfolding of awakened consciousness. In Evolution in Two Worlds, André Luiz explains that the mind can radiate beyond physical limits, acting in different planes in a coordinated way. Emmanuel states that this gift is a faculty of the emancipated spirit, one who has overcome material and egoic attachments. Spiritual science doesn't view bilocation as something magical, but as a technical phenomenon of the liberated soul. This explanation connects with esoteric and even Eastern traditions, which report masters and yogis manifesting simultaneously in different places. The deeper question here is, do you believe your consciousness is local, or have you already realized that it is limitless? Bilocation is just the beginning. We're merely scratching the surface of what we're capable of accessing. So, how does spiritual bilocation happen? There are two main types of manifestation, spontaneous and induced. The spontaneous form occurs during spiritual emergencies, usually without the conscious control of the medium or involved soul. The induced form, on the other hand, happens through advanced practices of meditation, directed visualization, and activation of the mental screen, where the trained spirit can expand its field of presence and radiate its consciousness to multiple points simultaneously. This process requires lucidity, intention, and a high vibrational frequency. Many Eastern yogis, Buddhist masters, and experienced shamans use ancient techniques to access this state. In Catholicism Spiritism, the phenomenon can also occur with the help of mentors, who assist in the unfolding and visible manifestation of the perispirit. Bilocating is much more than a technique. It's a pact with the soul itself. And when done with purity, reality bends to the will of the awakened spirit. Spiritual bilocation reminds us that consciousness is infinite. It is not bound to the body, space, or time. Everything we think is impossible is only so because we were told it was. But the saints, masters, and mediums who access this ability prove that the spirit is capable of much more than we imagine. The real lesson here is that the awakened soul can be where love, duty, and light call it. Being in two places at once is merely a consequence of something much greater, overcoming human limitations through the power of the free spirit. And the more awakened we are, the more access we gain. Because you are not your body. You are presence, vibration, and living consciousness. The fact that you made it this far already says a lot about your quest. So, as a form of acknowledgement for your dedication, you'll now receive a symbolic and powerful practice, a spiritual exercise to activate your conscious astral bilocarity. Do it with seriousness and reverence. Lie down with your spine aligned, close your eyes, and breathe deeply for 7 full cycles. Visualize a golden light surrounding your body, shielding it energetically. Ask for guidance from your spirit guides with the phrase, "May my consciousness expand with lucidity, safety, and love under divine supervision." Now, clearly visualize the place where you wish to manifest your astral presence, a room, a temple, or any familiar environment. Lock that mental image in with clarity and repeat, "I am in this place now." Bring attention to the point between your eyebrows and imagine a second body detaching from you. See this body move gently toward the chosen location. Feel yourself inside it. Walk through this new environment with focus. If clarity fades, repeat, "I am here," with lucidity and balance. When ready to return, bring attention to your heart. Take 3 deep breaths, move your fingers and toes, and upon opening your eyes, write down everything you experienced. Pro tip: place a personal object in your destination as an energetic anchor. This can help your manifestation there. If you've come this far, something inside you has already begun to awaken. Write "free consciousness" in the comments so I know you resonate with this frequency. Creating this content took a lot of work, but every second was worth it for the chance to expand together. So, if this journey touched your spirit, Gift us with your like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone else seeking to break free from the chains of the physical body. Remember, consciousness has no fixed address. It goes where love calls it.